A long way to go still.
Take you! I need you, now! Them off much longer.
I can keep going a little longer now.
Now!
Do not understand. He will attack anyone that reeks of Illithid. That includes you. And you will not even be able to defend yourself. If you kill him, the Absolute will enthrall you. I am not your enemy. I am the reason you are free. We are more alike than you want to admit. Look past it. I know you don't want to, but you must. Now, help me. Fool! Without me, you will perish. Yankia!
May the gods take you first.
Destroy the Honor Guard.
words resound like a death knell in your mind, tolling for the end of all hopes of survival and freedom. With startling clarity, you realize the Mind Flayer was telling the truth. If it dies, so do you.
Us all.
Your stomach drops, your chest constricts. Your thoughts begin to splinter.
You are found. Now you hear me. Now you yield! Join me. Throw.
Help me! Well, get your rest.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I can't hold them off much longer!
Source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him. The Honor Guard. Eliminate them. My force is awakened by their assault. But with your help, we can turn this around. Destroy the Guard. I will subdue their master. Do not be driven by fear. Trust me now, and I promise you will have all the answers you seek. Now, help me. The God. Destroy the God. They prevent me from subduing their master. Together, we can turn the tide. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer, yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of his power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the Astral Prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other Chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. There may come a time when that is necessary, but there is no guarantee that his power would survive his passing. The risk is too great. The moment his protection is gone, you would become enthralled to the Elder Brain, just as I would. We may look different, but to the Elder Brain we are already the same. Thralls in its design. You are already more illithid than you realize. It has improved you. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. Like it or not, our chances of defeating the Elder Brain are substantial. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe you have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me,
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another. I am a mind flayer. Yes.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
It's like I said before. I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers, on a search for treasure, to a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, rather than potential future allies, like you. Indeed, his hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an elder brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you. God has sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. The moment I found it, and found the gift, I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, all I needed to do was subdue the Githyanki and find allies in the outer world. You. We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself. His power has been the source of your continued protection. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to... When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prism. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. Most certainly Orpheus. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that if the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already illithid. A sworn enemy, just like me. You are already more illithid. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. Like it or not, I've been studying you for... You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want?
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
A wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then... stillness. You've resisted your illithid instincts. For now.
You are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then. Until you are. It has enough vitality to further your evolution. And your allies. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can do. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
so that's progress.
Whatever it is, save it for now. We'll have to wait. We can't talk right now.
Consider using the tadpole. Your evolution will be a...
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something? Very serious of you. But go ahead. Well, don't stand in ceremony. Come here. Fine. What's on your mind?
Of course.
Not sure what to feel. My parents are alive, and I need to save them. I'm lucky to have you by my side. I don't think I could face what's to come otherwise.
Soldier? Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's. Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the astral prism.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. It is not the Gaith visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Gaith slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen. Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. Orpheus is not just a Githyanki. He is Mother Gith's blood. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Gaith slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way. What about him? The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a gay hive mind. A talent like that makes the Prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that, when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself? A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves. The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his Illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign. Orpheus is honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son.
By Balduran's bones, this is a lot to take in. Let's see if I've got this right. 1, we've been carrying a mind flayer around with us this whole time. 2, it's been appearing as someone else in our dreams, cajoling us to embrace our new Illithid talents. 3, the mind flayer's been siphoning a Githyanki prisoner's powers to shield us from the Absolute's voice. Did I miss anything? How could I forget? One of Baldur's Gate's most distinguished figures, a Mind Flayer's ally. Sensational tales, aren't they? Almost unbelievable. With a narrator so unreliable, how do we tell fact from fiction? I can't pretend I have the answer, but I know the Illithid's right about one thing. It holds our fates in its talons. Until the Absolute falls, there's no getting rid of it.
So your confidant was a mind flayer all along? Disquieting, to say the least.
Whoa, quite the rug pull, eh? A mind flayer manipulating us this whole time. Such creatures are not to be trusted as a general rule, though this one does appear to have had a significant hand in our survival up to this point. At best, an ally whose motivations remain shrouded in deceit. We should be wary of what such an alliance may cost us.
So, we owe our lack of tentacles to one of the very creatures that kidnapped. And now it's offering us power, if we're willing to evolve.
My resplendence honors yours.
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long...
So your mysterious artifact, Tamer of Parasites, is only another parasite itself. How do you feel? Knowing the cost of keeping your transformation at bay. I want to say yes. But then I was happy to work with a tainted true soul when it suited my ends. Illithids are monstrous creatures. But in the end, they are only that. Creatures. And if it can, a parasite will keep its host fat, happy, and safe. Until it is finished feeding, at least. Am I comforting you? I am not comforting myself. Use the Emperor as it would use you. Or discard it. My days of doubting you are done.
must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
No doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. Yenna! My cat is Grub. He's shy. I'm not. My mum is called Emery. She went to go get some herbs for her spots. She was sick, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though. Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
You have anything you want. What do you get out of this?
I'm never allowed sweet things right before bed.
This one time, we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't...
Nearly there now.
I'm ready.
See the city? Up on the hill.
Don't be pissed. That's why we need to move just a little more.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, you know.
I know, little one. But you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
You have anything you want for supper.
Let's get on with it.
All the treats your tummy can handle.
We're all going to hire all
I'm never allowed sweet things right before bed.
This one time, we'll make an exception.
Best get
As long
going.
as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened.
A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
You'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
You have anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
I'm never allowed sweet things right before bed.
This one time, we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
Think about it. They're stuck here with no point and nothing to do.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to hire all the rest of
my wife and kid, are you?
Just like that. What I meant.
This is continuing to be difficult.
See the city. They're endless.
Up on the hill.
What do you get out of this?
Stay back!
Who isn't it?
Stay back? You're in my house.
The house was empty.
I know, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
For much? Just a see investment to get me started.
Prodding them while they were trying to work.
He never travels without his friends.
Keep a sharp eye out. Redcaps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work. And not one of these circus folk seem bothered by it.
How many redcaps are missing?
All this kerfuffle over missing redcaps. Yes, we'd caged them due to unruly behavior, but as our redcap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless.
When did you realize the redcaps had escaped?
Paramidius, one of our redcap cleaners, alerted.
You want to see Dripples the clown, don't you?
Stinks of cheese between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is. We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries. Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No light.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. No, if someone blows up, blame Akabe the Ginny. That's what I'd do. Welcome to the circus. A motley crew of misfits and morons. We're happy to have you.
Let's go.
But the creepy monster thing.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act. You realize she's trying to tell you something. That is all. You realize she is mining putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
Approach, ugly one. Ugly, hideous, vile. You are fortunate to have found me, freakish one. Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot. No more questions. Spin or don't. Let us see if you have luck's favor. Alas, no jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. Yes! Drown me! me in. Alas! No, jackpot. You are welcome, puke. Come, mortals, and try your luck. Win prizes found only in the most exotic of planes. Mortals, and try your luck. Win prizes found only in the most exotic of planes.
My faith protects me.
Win prizes found only in the most exotic of planes.
What now?
Come, see. Approach, ugly one. Yes, behold, Akabi's wheel of wonders. Spin, let us see if you have luck's favor.
You notice a glint in Akabi's beard. As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot. He is cheating.
Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. You dare speak to me as if we were equals? You are a scrap of food in my teeth. The dirt beneath my fingernails. You are nothing. I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget this and allow you to spin again. Or I can turn you into something vile. Choose. Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. But you are welcome, putrid one.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Happy spin! Alas! I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget. Behold! My fury! Come, mortals, and try your luck. Win prizes found only in the most exotic of planes. Will the wheel of wonders dub you worthy? Come, see. Come, mortals, and try your luck. Win prizes found only in the most exotic of planes.
All right, I shall stop fussing. Darling, we have a customer. Is your camp drab? Dreary? Then you have come to the right place. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations. Or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most sought-after service. Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it.
No one stopped me yet.
Will the wheel of wonders
I don't get any attention right now.
come, see.
Let's see. Right. Time to scout them out. Always room for more.
You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now. You've convinced them, for now. But
Is someone excited? Oh, Mr. Hag, Miss Hurst.
Junks and magics for sale. Mostly bloodstain free. Oh, hungry little hobgoblin. Want a treato? I has lots of treatos and magics and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice. lots of times. The beast... Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you. Bye-bye now. Get your shinies and Tritos!
Ah! Lucille! It's pose, grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. Ah! And Boris. Boris! Put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up. We are decades from that. I hope they could open for dribbles. Not that my star needs the support, but at this rate, who knows? Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage, but these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling. Get it right this time, or I'll resurrect someone who can!
I think you look fine.
Do not stand too close. The flames have a life of their own.
No, we can't go. I want to see Dribbles.
You've seen him twice already, Peanut.
Yeah, and I want to see Dribbles.
Hey, maybe steer clear of the beasties. One of them is near Rabbit, and the other is looking at us like we're supper.
Ooh, don't get too close, or Crimson here might decide you look tasty.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is...
Ooh, no. Sorry, Dribbles.
Did you hear about the Scarecrow who lost a fight? Oh, hey! Looks like we've got a proper comedian in our midst. Good thing, too. I'll need someone with your wits for my next trick. Now, where are you?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
Buddy's been practicing day and night for this next trick. What kind of friend would I be if I spoiled his grand finale? A round of applause for the stalwart heart! Now, I always tell children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique. Tell me, what makes you special? Boring! Boring! Anyone can do that. You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus, in all of Baldur's Gate. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute. Better bleed. Very well. Praise the Absolute. Is this part of the show?
I die at a circus.
Another step forward.
At least we didn't kill a real clown in front of an audience.
Coming to this plane was a mistake.
You started that fight. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. You're a monster.
I thought you were part of the show at first.
Dribbles? He can't be dead. He can't. You fight good. Doppelganger, not so good.
You took those bastards down like it was nothing. It was amazing.
Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. Lucretius, ringmaster, I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful Dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude. As much as I love a good murder, my customers don't. The real Dribbles charms animals and makes puns. Awful puns. Not this. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus. But I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every colour and creed simply adored him. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. What do you say? Huh. I can respect that. And you're in luck, because I am old, darling. Ancient. I have seen stars explode and civilizations fall. Along the way, I happened across items of such power that would make you weep with awe. Find my Dribbles. You won't be disappointed. That's the spirit, darling. And remember, I look after those who make me happy. Good luck, and thanks ever so much.
How could this happen? To Dribbles? To my home? Can't believe we had to rely on a stranger to save us.
Oh, how could Madame Lucretius let this happen? And what are you doing here? Out!
The, attack is nothing to worry about. Madame Lucretius has
Violence erupts here. My home. My refuge in this city of stone and steel. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love, are you not? You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
You can't hurt, I suppose. Unless you embarrass me. Then you might find yourself hurting in a whole manner of ways.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe. I see you. I see the bond between you. So tender, so fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Shadowheart, an endless storm surges behind sharp eyes. Listen, think. From where does Shadowheart draw comfort on a cold, dark night?
Well put. Though I'll forgive a middling wine so long as the company makes up the difference.
Hear how your bond thrums with pleasure. Strong, vital, pulsing with affection. The heart craves comfort, but needs respect. How does one earn the dark-haired maiden's respect?
Not completely off the mark, but there's easier paths into my good graces.
There is hollowness between you, something brittle and strained. We must dig deeper, grasp the pain hiding within. Shame sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it. Shadow Heart, what is her deepest shame?
I didn't think a little game would sting so much when I agreed to this. But you're right. You didn't do abysmally, I suppose. That's worth something.
Your bond is false, and I know why. Because your heart belongs to another. Close your eyes, and she will show herself to you.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Oh, have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. Oh, your bond will not save you. He will wrap its cord around your neck and make you swing from it. When you find the lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
So Oren is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching? Wish I had a bag of holding. Little nap.
Miss Silvertongue says there is nothing to worry about, so there isn't. Carry on.
B. Gardenson, gave her life protecting fellow refugees. May the one who endures shelter her. Narlo Essie. Grief and illness laid ruin, yet her heart held only compassion. The broken God be with her.
See the city up on the hill.
And cheerful. Refugees for hire. Catchy, right?
If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She doesn't need the encouragement.
If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labour and they get coin. They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do.
You're going to hire all the refugees? Just like that?
Of course. Cleaning, cooking, construction, the possibilities are endless.
What do you get out of this?
Well, it's the right thing to do, isn't it? Everyone deserves the chance to make some coin.
Really?
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I don't see why I should be explaining myself. It's my property. They are on it, unlawfully.
Look, we needed somewhere to live. This place was empty and it had walls. I've got children for tears' sake.
Well, that's all very sad, but I still don't see how...
It gets cold out there at night, Mr. Gregorio. My kids will get sick. Please, we'll stay out of your way. We just need a roof.
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house. Look, time is money, and I'm losing both just standing here. Make your call, judge, before Zenobia makes it for you.
At least we didn't kill a real clown in front of an audience.
Better than nothing.
My skellies will take forever to clean this place up. Oh dear. Look, I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use as much, alas, but I cannot live. I need him back, and I'll shut that. Good luck.
Wonders, W worthy. Come, see.
Your eyes, dearer. You are bring the one you love.
Because
Close. Listen.
What?
The heart craves comfort.
No.
Shame sits in the...
I didn't think you did.
Close your...
When you...
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
What's next?
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Can't afford to stay idle.
The attack to
child.
Everyone deserves the chance to make some coin.
You should have killed the little monsters.
They were provoked. The child was poking and prodding them while they were trying.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon.
If you insist on continuing to be difficult.
Meant to get me started.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property. Excuse me? I'm exceedingly charitable. Ask anyone in this wretched town. It's one thing to donate extremely generously to those less fortunate than oneself, and quite another to give away one's entire house.
This man's indignant demeanour barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them. Oh, gods, no. No, no, no. I won't be...
I guess we're all you've got then,
This is the last time I... Fine.
Come on, boys.
No, 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 no. Don't you dare lay a finger on them.
Job done. Whatever's left is yours to sort out.
As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
You're going to hire all the refugees. Just like that.
The Rivington rats don't waste any time, do they? I can see why they were so highly recommended. Anyway, I have a lot to do now those squatters are out of my hair. Goodbye! I go away for a few days and the place is ruined.
Something over there.
Bloody squatters. You again. Do you need... Where is my candelabra? Did you take my grandmother's candelabra?
I'm ready.
Still breathing, despite everything. Wonder what's past this. Watch how you go. There's a trap. Be wary. This place is trapped. Trap. Be cautious.
I need to concentrate.
This'll be fun.
Let's see what I can spirit away.
Out of sight, out of mind. Step carefully. There's a trap. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Looks like a trap there.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
Don't want to draw any attention.
There is work to do.
Don't want to think about why my eye is itching. Out of sight, out of mind. Be wary. This place is trapped. Step carefully. There's a trap.
Cloak and dagger. My favorite. Might as well help myself.
Let's not get caught off guard. Trap. Be cautious. Might be worth checking Arthur's donations. Looks like his generosity is compromised. More for me.
Where's my candelabra? Did they take my grandmother's candelabra?
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
I go away for a few days and the place is ruined. Bloody squatters. I should put bear traps under the windows next time. Where is my candelabra? Did they take my friend?
What's inside?
candelabra?
When did you realize the red caps had escaped?
Paramedes, one of our news this morning. When's it gonna stop?
A couple turns should do it.
Something over there. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Whatever it is doesn't bode well.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
Rechte.
Welcome, friend. You find us on a solemn day. There is no need. All are welcome to remember the fallen.
Frey Valdiskdurovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
Our tribe left camp on a rescue mission. Only Alma and those you see here returned. The wretched undead.
Im orak. Nete. Krasin. Netra.
I will say no more. It's not my tale to tell.
No. That shame is mine alone. We would not normally tolerate outsiders at a time like this. The Slayer of Ketheric Thorn. Well, these are strange times indeed. A fine trophy. Perhaps you would like to claim another. Baldur's Gate is haunted by many things, but one of its most insidious is the vampire Cazador. For years, his foul spawn have stolen away innocents at night, whisking them back to his palace. Recently, they struck our camp. They took our children, every last one, our whole future.
We are monster hunters all. Our purpose is to kill beasts like these. But in our haste to save our little ones, we were rash. We charged straight into an ambush.
They tore us to pieces. Vampire spawn and werewolves. I have never seen a vampire's lair so heavily guarded. What's left of my tribe is wounded and broken. We cannot stand against him to save our children. But perhaps the Slayer of Ketheric could. The main entrance is blockaded, but there is another way. Near the park, you will find a broken tower, mid-repair. Climb the scaffolding, and you can enter his palace. It may be watched, but you will not walk into the slaughter that we did. If you do this, our entire tribe will be in your debt. On our honor, it will be repaid. May the gods keep you, and damn your enemies.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
Don't mind if I do.
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed.
What? One of those still boxes me.
Can I help you? This is a private picnic.
Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose. Freshen your drink, perhaps?
Forgive me. I know tears will not bring our children back.
Do not stand here and wait.
It is good to have you with us. Our dead fought well.
No screaming.
God. If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
Take the wood from the cart.
Back off! I found these apples first.
We got here first, friend. You're welcome to wherever...
thinking. Starving folk tend not to.
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares, there's plenty for everyone.
If won't get us fed and watered.
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? The big one.
Somebody drunk it, Ma.
Sure no sauce. I'd put my money on Christine.
What will we wear? Shut it. Scavenge whatever you can from this mess. We'll make something out of it.
That's curious.
Take the wood from the cart too. That'll be good for fire. Anyone else?
Who will stand between them and the innocent? Bloody savages, a lot of them.
If we're as desperate as the rest of these savages, just the same. Just have the sense to move quicker than us.
There are so few of us left. The strength was never numbered.
Here's something earlier.
Quite a spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here. But the views are worth it.
You promised you'd get us inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes.
Or nothing.
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters, God. I'm not scared of the authorities. But it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fist. Right?
Ever wanted to meet the most cowardly dragonborn in the realms? I fell for the blockhead.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right people.
You promised you'd get us inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes.
You were angry.
We'll be on our own.
Before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed.
That might be worth a look.
Front-page material. Aren't you... I knew there was a story here, and there you are, the hero of the hour, walking right up to me. The name's Lens, reporter with the Boulders Mouth Gazette. Care to do a quick interview? I'm here looking for my next angle, but it's all the same. Oppression, famine, death. I need something new. Someone like you. It won't take more than 2 moments of your time. If you play your cards right, this could make the cover. I just need some extra details. So, you've arrived at Baldur's Gate. What's brought you here at a time like this? You're planning to indulge yourself in some of the darker corners of the city. No need to hide anything. We're all sinners by someone's yardstick. I imagine you've a need to let off some steam after your recent adventures in the shadow-cursed lands. My sources tell me you recently vanquished the fearsome General Ketheric Thorm. How did you manage that? I'm a journalist. It's my job to know everything. Unfortunately, the version I heard was light on the details. So what did you do to Ketherick? So you were forced to kill him. What a tragic story. Unfortunately, absolutists rarely seem interested in compromise. The cult's threat is far from extinguished. What's your plan of attack? I don't imagine they'll give you much choice after you killed their general. Better to be on the front foot, surely. You must have some strategy in mind. You think chaos courses through your veins? You have no idea.
Still rolling in the muck, I see. You think I can't sniff the secrets hidden in your pretty skull? What you seek, what you need. Gortash knows you are coming, knows you have the Bone Lord Stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
Pa said the Flaming Fist would be nice, but they don't seem nice.
The Duke. Ravengard, I think. I heard he's
Bet
a good man.
you want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one? Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
Stelmane is dead. It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Brian won't have mercy.
What do you remember?
Ah! A new face! Something to... Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed. Comwick! That's a real shame. Fine courier he was. Stumped how I'll replace him. Most want to get into the city these days, not leave it. We've had to cut our courier services completely. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
You sense there's more to his anxiety than a few missing letters.
Oh, well, one of the missing letters is my own correspondence. A personal matter, nothing serious. But you can understand if people think I can't even deliver my own letters, I'd be finished. I suppose there's no harm in you taking a look. Here's something to get you started. Bring me the letter, unopened, and you'll get the rest. Don't suppose you've, stumbled across those letters yet? Much appreciated.
You've been caught in the act. So much for the perfect crime. You're off the hook.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're...
The pigeon carries itself with an air of dignity. It's
Name and rank! Quickly now! There's a war on! At ease! At ease! I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Triumpha. State your purpose, ground walker. I don't have all day. Damned awful business. Pine fires, a lot of them. Gone without a trace. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. They're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the blighter. If you pass that way, beware the sign of the featherless wings. From that rooftop, none return. Leave me be, Groundwalker. I've reports. You'll want to watch out for the... It used to make a bloody awful racket, but it's full...
A little wet under the wing for our unit. The commander will soon
I've no need of a wing man.
Keep your hands to...
To be cautious.
Shh! No talking. You'll frighten the birds.
Arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right people.
You promised you'd get us inside the city. You said you'd do whatever it takes.
It was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Give them a piece of my mind. The Exodus army will be here any day.
Dead! Read all about it!
Take it somewhere else. My hands are full.
Still means murder. Still unsolved. City watch under scrutiny.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never have...
You hear the blood gurgle in his...
Citizens only. I won't say it again.
But we won't clear from arm. There's nowhere else to go. Please.
Orders are orders.
I've got my eye on you.
There must be something.
No time to rest.
Another quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Time to get going. Ship was at Moonrise Towers, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like those two are about to fight.
Run your mouth, Kairos! My blade does my talking! This city.
For the Stone Lord.
Over. Get this cargo on the ship. Got to get this counting house pronto, or the Stone Lord will have you high.